Andrew, give me a recap.
God damn it.
Ho ho.
Alright, we started in the anvil of magical spells.
The Forge of Spells. You know, the thing you've been
Yep,
looking
the
for.
anvil of magical
Since
spells.
day
That's
one.
it. The anvil of magical spells. I stuck all my magical items in it, and they didn't do anything. Dylan and other people stuck their non-magical items in it, and it did do something.
Crazy.
We then fought a bit more, and then left. Found the wave echo of the wave echo cave. That was indeed a wave echoing. I then proceeded to be blind the entire time we were fighting Skullman and his goons. I hit a wall, and then we killed Skullman and his goons. We left the Skullman room, found more goons, but bugbears, so we have to genocide them, being yelled at by some dark elf individual. I flew into the room, slammed into the wall again, got stabbed, found a snake. Snake didn't like me, came back, and everyone was sort of dead.
Yes.
On their side, not on our side.
Correct.
Yeah, we stay winning.
Though
Right.
some people on your side did almost die. So,
Fall down a ledge.
yeah, Finn and I think Oris got pretty low health. Alright, so last time we left off, you guys had just finished, as Andrew stated, killing a bunch of the spider's minions in a area where they were mining, and I believe someone found some gauntlets of ogre strength
Yes, sir. And I
Which
think
are
Dylan.
now equipped by Dylan. Yes.
Hell yeah. I also found like 3 gold in the river. Let's go. This is how you earn passive income, by doing things.
Yeah. How you earn passive income doing things.
Anonymous Tatum. They don't want you to know this secret.
Did you say Anonymous Tatum?
Yep, that's it.
That's Anonymous's last name. Okay, well, what the fuck? What
I attack the river.
Yeah, speaking of the river, Big Bobby, you like kind of disappeared down the river for a while. What made you come back?
Oh, there's a snake in there.
Oh, what?
There's a snake in my river.
Also, it wouldn't fit in the cavern that the river is in. Otherwise, I would have come back either in or on it.
I suppose we'll have to deal with that at some point. Probably not in the river, because I think you're the only one of us that can fly besides Tip, potentially.
Yes, I think Chip will be far more useful from now on, after how he defended me in that last fight. Good job, Tip.
Good job, Kurt.
Thank you.
What the hell? Tip, you can speak now?
You've been giving him steroids?
I think he's been taking my steroids.
Same thing.
He's been siphoning off the experiences you've been having, and it's made him more powerful.
He's been siphoning my masculinity, that's why I'm getting more feminine.
I didn't say that, but if that's what you want.
Oh, Oris, what curves you have.
Shake ass for a real one.
So, you guys have probably been in this cave in total 5-ish hours. You think? You don't really know. There's no sun, so it's hard to tell how long you've been here. And modern watches aren't really a thing in this world. So the question remains, which direction do y'all want to head?
For that, however long our rest was, like an hour or whatever, or did we take a
Yes.
long rest or a short rest?
Short rest.
I was purposefully sharpening my blade as loud as possible and occasionally looking over towards Gundren, because one of the things that Andrew left out of his recap is that me and Gundren beefed all of last episode.
And you just see Gundren staring right back at you, polishing his gun.
We all know how this ends.
And his steel defender sort of just like bashing its fists together every now and again.
And beefed for that extra 1% of equity. Ba-boom. Well, we could go kill the snake since we know where that is. It's probably up the stairs that way.
Oh, kill the snake. I gotta riz it up. And then fail to riz it up, and then we kill it.
Alright, well, you do what you want. I'm just going to stay at the back of the line and admire from a distance. And when shit hits the fan, I will be ready.
Fantastic.
How does that plan sound to everyone else here?
So, he's going down the river, and we're going up the stairs?
We could all go up the stairs.
I mean, yeah, that is that is true. It's not like you're banished from the stairs. Hold on, these stairs kind of
He
whack.
tries to step on the
Oh, yeah,
stairs.
if you want me to try to riz it up before you get to it, presuming there's a way to get into the room other than the river, then I could go in the river, yeah.
What did the room look like other than just it being a river?
This man can't see more than 5 feet in front of him.
Shut up, God!
So we don't even know if there's a room. It might just
I
be a
crawled down the river. A giant snake stuck its head in the hole I was crawling in, and that's it.
river. Right, okay. Do you want to go up the stairs then, but first, Robert?
Yeah,
Big
sure.
Bobby? Okay. I will stay back here, totally not watching my back in case somebody tries to shoot me.
Great, sounds good. So we
So-
have 2 people in the back.
Are you going with them, or are you staying here in this ravine? Or
Well, where are we going?
Up those stairs to find the snake room.
Sure, I'll go with them, but I want to be at the back, like 10 feet back.
I'll keep the medium distance between Gundren and Oris, just so that no such
Okay.
shit be going on.
So I guess Robert will take the lead because
The dynamic
Robert can't
duo.
see. Gerald's just like holding your arm, acting as you're seeing eye dog or whatever.
Didn't he get a light from Gundren?
Yeah, but it only irradiates like 10 feet, so he still can't see very well.
Oh.
Not as well as your 120-foot dark vision. These two are more towards the front, and you're staying back. All right, Gerald can see, and probably you guys can as well, if a little more difficult, just because you are 10 feet down the stairs, so it's a little harder for you to see down the hallway. But you see the rest of this area.
Oh
You
my
see,
God.
Gerald points out to you, Robert, because you can't see it. Immediately to your left is what looks like some stairs going down this way. That there's another hallway with what looks sort of like stairs going down once more, and a separate hallway coming off to the left from your perspective, looking down the hallway.
Well, I went into the river and hung a left, so theoretically we should hang a left as well.
Hang on left. Y'all start making your way down, lumbering, because I assume people aren't trying to be very stealthy. You guys make your way down.
Is Finn coming with us, or is he just deciding, nah, I'm done?
I just forgot he existed. He is being led by... Everyone's traveling in pairs of 2, so he's going with Frida.
I'm gonna try and talk with Finn, because he's been a little quiet this whole time. Kind of want to see what his feelings on our current predicament are. Finn, sorry you've... a lot of our conversations and decisions taken a back seat.
Well, I'm just the hired help. I figured I would just follow what the party leaders decided to do.
I mean, even still, we value you. Is that there is a lot of shit that's been going down, and having your expertise here has made a big difference. So, I'd like to at least share my appreciation with you for that.
Thank you. Yes, it would be great if you look at this man. He has like bandages covering most of his body. And like dried blood caking his like face, and because this dude straight up almost died. He fell down a cliff. He's been in the thick of a lot of the fights. It'd be great if at some point we could take a longer rest and potentially wash up, or just get in a situation where we're at full strength again, and instead of haggling along.
That's totally fair. Here, how about this? Is until we are able to get to that point, I'll try and provide some cover for you so that you're not getting barraged.
If anything, I should be providing cover for you.
Well, I mean, I've kind of been staying a bit passive, as you've seen in a lot of these fights, from a distance, so if I see shit going down with you, I will step in to intervene.
Yes. Thank you. Frida.
If anything else is on your mind, I'm here to listen. That's one of my strong suits, so...
No, that's I'm perfectly fine. There's a little bit of tension in the party, but you know about that and why it's happening.
Yeah. Well, we
Oh.
can only control ourselves, and I think we're doing a good job of that, so...
Yes, indeed. Any other questions for Finn?
See any snakes?
Maybe just...
No one sees any snakes yet. Most of you...
Is that what Finn says to me?
No, Gerald says it.
Okay.
Most of you, as in anyone but Robert or Finn, see now that this hallway ends in a cave-in further ahead, so the passageway is blocked off that way. And Gerald sees that once you come to the crossroads, there's indeed stairs heading down, and then a door shortly to the left.
You guys think the snake is gonna fit in the door?
Depends on how big of a snake it is.
Yeah, we didn't see the snake.
You got a point. The answer is no. I don't even know if it'll fit up these stairs.
True, but we are here to clear out the entire place, so maybe we should check to make sure there's not any other weird, like, snake-like creatures that maybe can be rizzed up, but also probably will be killed. What if there's baby snakes in there?
I'll go over to the left and open the door.
So you just go over there and straight up open the door?
Yep.
Gerald sort of follows. Everyone takes a step forward in the less than 6 seconds it takes this mantle.
Remember to knock, Robert!
And you open the door. Opening the door, you see in front of you...
I'd hope so. His vision's not that bad, is it?
You open the door, old stone bunks line the walls of these quarters, which are lit and heated by a glowing iron brazier in the middle of the room. So you can actually see in here. You like open the door and are blinded by light for half a second, and then it registers to you that there are 6 bugbears, including one who's larger than the others, lounging about and grumbling, who all turn and look at you as you burst the door open.
Anyone got a grenade?
Across the room is another door, this one blocked by a barricade made from the remains of a wooden table.
Anyone got a flashbang?
And we'll start initiative.
At least we can't be surprised. Oh.
There aren't any snake people in here. Don't worry, guys.
Because I believe you're not hiding who you are. So
Are they asleep or awake?
they're awake. They're just like sitting
all
on their
look at me.
beds.
They're having a sleepover.
There's no tables and chairs, so they're all sitting on their beds, talking to each other.
Gossiping.
Right. First is Frito.
My line of sight currently.
From where you're standing, you can see down the hallway, and you can't see through walls, so you can like sort of see like here, maybe a little bit, but you can't see Andrew at the moment. So unless Andrew yells that there's combat, did Robert say anything when he opened the door?
I said something to Gerald. I don't know who heard me other than that.
I mean, we talked out loud about there potentially being snake things in there, and he walked towards the door. So
I did say there
Yes.
aren't snake things.
But we don't know that, I guess, there's enemies in there.
Yeah. So
I also yelled genocide.
okay, he yelled genocide. So you
But
assume-
take whatever you want
take
from
what would Frito take from that?
it.
Frito would get his rapier donned.
Should have said pineapple.
I don't really know what action I can take because I don't want to talk to Finn, be like, "Oh yeah, well, let's go do this," and then just like leave him instantly. So, you know,
Just remember now, moving through an ally is going to be difficult terrain, so it'll take 10 feet to move through someone's space. So to get here would be 25, and then you could go like 30 here on your turn.
I have an idea. I'm gonna turn to everyone around me, and I'm gonna whisper, "Cover your ears," and then I'm going to cast. I'm gonna cast minor illusion, and I'm gonna make a sound sounding like something is exploding.
All right, so you cast that, and there's a range of 30 feet. And
Oh,
it's
it
a
only has a
5
range of 30 feet. Never mind. That's
You can
none of them are
cast it
gonna hear it.
anywhere in a 30-foot radius, and then I think the actual illusion has a 5-foot radius. So does that mean?
Can I cast it like right here and make it look like the Raiders of the Lost Ark are breaking into their bedroom?
Yeah, you can't see that, so no.
Dang it.
So I mean, you could cast it. I mean, you could cast it here next to Gerald, and then if you cast it, it can go up to a scream sound. So it's not going to sound like an explosion. Explosion is not going to be like the deafening roar of an explosion. It's going to sound like someone is at the top of their voice yelling an explosion sound perfectly.
I'm not going to do that then. I'm just going to move to here, I think I can get to, before I turn to Finn. And I like pat him on the part of his body that isn't bandaged, and I'm just like, "I got you, man. Shit hits the fan. Don't worry, I got you." That's really all I can think to do right now, so I'm also going to stop wasting time so other people can go.
You can get here. So you slap Finn and just say, "Congratulations, good job."
Congratulations.
Do you want to use your action to like prepare action or anything, or just wait for your next turn?
Can I like prepare an action if bugbear goes through the door and I shoot him
Yep.
with like a firebolt?
Yep.
All right, I'll do that then.
Perfect. All right, Andrew, that's you.
I'm pulling out my bag of ball bearings and I'm dumping them in the doorway.
Okay. What does
And
that
then,
do? Makes it difficult terrain, right?
I don't know, there's balls all over the floor.
I think it makes it difficult terrain.
Then I'm running back over here. I'm yelling in Elvish that I threw my balls all over the floor. Then I end my turn.
So Gerald sprints in and flips into the air,
It's a-
breaks his back.
His shoes fly off.
My coccyx!
It's a 10-foot cube, I think, of ball bearings. So do you want it like up here in front of the door like this, or do you want it like this?
Second one.
So there's a bunch of ball bearings.
And they make a DC 10 dexterity or they fall from.
All right, that's the bugbear's turn, and it's dexterity saving throw. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and it's only when they enter it, right? All right, that one is fine. 5. Firebolt from Frito.
Let it fly, hotter than the rain in July. It's gonna be a unnatural 20.
I will hit.
That's gonna do 6 damage. Woohoo!
That's a pretty bad roll.
At least for that time. At least I got the attack of opportunity there. Ah, fuck.
All right, so it's gonna close the distance. Then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Oh, it failed, so it is now prone. I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's gonna dash forward to get into there. We're gonna have 1, 2. That's fine. It's also gonna dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1 is gonna take an attack on Gerald, which misses, and that is their turn. Brings us Finn. He's just going to move forward a little bit. Then it's Gerald, who is going to attack the bugbear who attacked him. He got a nat 1, so he misses. And he's going to attack again because he now can attack twice. And if I have not been doing that, I fucked up. He got an 11 on the dice plus 8, so that brings him to 19 to hit, which hits. Does 4d6s. He's not going to smite. 18 damage to this bugbear. That is his turn. That brings us to Gundren, who, being polite, I guess, is going to step over here and out of the way so people have better movement, though it does block people from getting past into this blockade, but they might be able to. Gundren has 30 feet of range. So he's going to shoot this one that Gerald weakened. He hits. He does 5 damage to the bugbear.
Does that kill
which
it?
is enough to kill it as a bullet pierces through its head and it falls to the ground dead.
I'm almost impressed, if not for the fact that Gerald did 99% of the damage.
Yes. And then it's his steel defender as well gets to go, which has 40 feet of movement, so it's gonna go 1, 2, 4, 5. So it's gonna go down to here, which I think it can do. And then it's going to attack the bugbear in front of it with its fist. It hits, and it does 1d8 of damage. It does 5 force damage as it punches the bugbear. Then that brings us to Oris.
Well, I guess I'll just Eldritch Blast the one that the robot just attacked. Keep it simple. That'll be a 14.
14 does not hit.
Alright.
You point your sword forward, blast of purple greenish energy, I believe we decided on the color.
Purplish blue, yeah.
Purplish blue, and it goes right. You're trying to miss Gerald, so you go a little wide, but you go too wide, and it just rockets down the corridor and smashes into the cave in. That would also be Tip's turn.
I'm gonna have Tip go invisible
Tip is invisible.
until he attacks. And any equipment he wears is invisible with him, although I'm pretty sure he's naked.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna have him fly over here. And then that's my turn.
How tall is he?
2 feet.
9 feet.
2 feet? Yeah, there's enough space above people's head that he's able to fly above them and not have difficult terrain getting past people.
They feel his small penis fly by, and they're like, they know there's an invisible person there.
Yeah, exactly.
My forehead.
All right, that's Frito.
Frito's gonna yell out, yell of absolute rage and anger, like an anime character powering up to defeat its greatest enemy when he sees the bugbears, and he's gonna rapier this one. Actually, he's gonna rapier the one just south of him.
Give me a roll.
That'll be a 10.
10 unfortunately does not hit.
Okay, but I can try and hit it with my dagger, though, right?
It intercepts with its shield, but yes, you can.
How about a 16?
16 will hit.
Bet. So if I remember correctly, I don't get the modifier, but I can do the sneak attack with this.
Correct.
Okay. 15 damage.
15
So I
damage.
rapier the bugbear, and it's like the side of its chest.
The rapier goes into the shield, and then while it's got its shield
dagger,
raised,
sorry.
blocking it, you stab it in the side with the dagger.
Hell yeah. It looked like, yeah, that fucking showed you. And I had my turn.
End your turn. All right, Robert, that's you.
All right. I'm going to start whispering seductively into the bugbear in front of me's ears, and he's going to need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. What is he trying to beat?
15.
15? Got a 2. So what were you casting?
The dissonant whispers.
Oh, dissonant whispers. Okay. So he takes damage. I don't know how much, but you can tell me. What level you casting it at?
First level. That is 12 whispering damage.
To the one Frito just stabbed, correct?
Yeah.
What do you whisper into his ear?
Word around the office is I have a fat cock.
It just turns and looks at you like, why are you telling me this? And then you can see it's in its eyes, it's trying to process it. And then you just see blood coming out of its ears as it collapses onto the ground dead.
Guaranteed to confuse and apparently kill. Alright, that ends my turn.
That brings us to the bugbears. This one's going to use half its movement to get up and then try to get through the ball bearings again. It succeeds. So the other two, 1, 2, succeeds. Succeeds as well. 4, 5. They're all sort of in here. We're going to have 2 attacks on Gerald. Ooh. Alright. Both bugbears hit Gerald. So he is going to take 4d8 of damage.
4 quarters.
4 quarters!
17 damage to Gerald.
Tis but a scratch.
Has a bunch of maces bludgeon his armor and dent it a little bit as he takes the bludgeoning damage through his adamantine plate. And 2 more are going to attack Gundren's robot, which AC is 15. 1 hit, the other one got a nat 1 and failed. Oh,
loser.
And it takes 9 damage as you see it sparking a little bit as pieces come off. That's all the bugbears. That brings us to Finn, who I guess goes 1, 2, 3 and stabs the one diagonal from him. Got a nat 1, and then also not high enough in whacking it with the butt of his spear, so he misses horribly, but he is also horribly injured. He might have full health, but he is running ragged. That brings us to Gerald, who will go after this one. He hits with another 19. He's not going to smite. He got a 1, a 2, and a 2, so he does 11 damage to the bugbear. But he can attack twice. First one, so he's going to go again. Hits with a 27. This time he rolled better on the damage, so he does 3, 6, 9, 10. Yes, 15 damage to the bugbear, which severely wounds it. It's singed, it's bleeding profusely, but it is still standing. That then brings us to Gundren, who is going to do the same move he did last time and attack the one Gerald attacked. He succeeds. Another bullet leaves his gun and pierces the brain of a bugbear, killing it. So the Gundren Gerald duo has taken down 2. Rito and Robert have killed 1 as well. The robot is going. You see it sort of like shimmer, and stuff starts spinning in different gears you haven't seen before. And as it uses the repair action, healing itself for 11 hit points.
This fucking OP.
It can do that 3 times a day. Just heal itself. And you see the bits on the ground, like you think it's magnets or whatever, they just start shaking and then slam back into place on the robot. And it stops sparking and it's right back up to full strength. That's going to be its turn, Oris. You're up.
Okay, well, first things first, I'm going to have Tip fly down this way 40 feet. Is that 40 feet?
Right.
I probably want to.
What is his
Didn't go far enough.
dark vision like?
Magical darkness does not impede the imp's dark vision. His dark vision is 120. He sees everything. Oh.
And you can see through his eyes, right? Or if you can't, you guys don't see any of this.
But Tip sees it.
Yes, Tip sees it. Tip sees all of that plus a giant snake.
What? So Tip flies away, intrigued
Yes.
and not wanting to reveal himself to the enemies. I guess I'm gonna... Well, I don't want to get too close. I'm gonna blast this bugbear with Eldritch Blast.
Give me a roll.
21.
That will hit.
9 damage.
Blast of energy. Part of the armor cracks and caves in a little bit as you... And he gets flung back, but he can't get flung back because you're at an angle where he would just smash into the wall behind him. He gets pushed back 5 feet. But attack of opportunity doesn't apply to people who are forcibly removed from your area of control. Anything else on Oris's turn?
Nope.
All right, that brings us to Frito.
Just gonna pull up and rapier this guy.
Right, yeah,
Piece
that
of shit.
man. Yeah, all right, give me a roll.
9.
9 will not hit.
All right, let's try the dagger then. How about a 13?
13 also will not hit. This one, seeing your tricks on the last one, blocks with a shield and then quickly reloads the shield to its side to block your dagger.
And a cunning action, disengage, step back, shake my head.
Bobby, that's you.
Alright. I pull out my rapier and I stab him.
I guess the people standing in the doorway probably have some line of sight now. 60 feet, which is roughly that down this way. So they see the water lapping. You pull out your rapier, you said?
Yes.
All right, give me a roll.
17.
17 will hit.
Raw.
I don't know. I didn't think that was possible. I don't know what to do with myself.
I get this far. 8. Stab it.
8 damage. All right. Pierce into the hide of the bugbear's armor, damaging it.
And that's it.
That's it. All right. That's the bugbears. That one that you just stabbed, gonna try to get you right back. I assume an 11 does not hit you?
No.
Okay. The other two, one is going to move forward and try to get Gerald. It hits. The other one will try to get the... Actually, the other one tries to attack the robot. It misses, I believe. Yes. But the robot is going to use its reaction, and one creature within 5 feet of it, it can deflect an attack against, so it's going to impose disadvantage on the one that hit Gerald. So it now misses. So you see these two going to attack, and you see the robot just and start twirling a little bit faster, blocks the one attacking him, and then reaches its arm out and blocks the one going to attack Gerald, making it divvy off to the side and embedded the hammer into the wall. Then that brings us to Finn, who now has someone in range. He's going to try to stab. He hits the first one. I'm going to roll to see if he hits with the butt. He does not. So Finn is going to do 4 damage to the bugbear, which isn't a whole lot. Then it's Gerald's turn. He is going to attack the one Finn just attacked. He got a nat 1, which misses. Then he attacks again and got a 2, which also misses. So you see him trying to hit this bugbear, but failing horribly in a surprise turnout for Gerald that you have not seen before. Gundren's just going to shoot the one Gerald was attacking. He hits. He does 7 damage to it as a bullet once again pierces a bugbear's. That brings us to Oris.
I'm just gonna blast the same guy again, try to kill this motherfucker.
Alright, give me a roll.
15.
It does not hit, unfortunately. You cast a little wide again,
I aim strangely close to Gundren.
which causes you to miss. by a
Yeah.
thread of fate.
And then Tip's just gonna fly back over here and I guess can you fly here actually?
He has 40 feet, right?
Yeah.
He was like here. Yeah, that's 40 feet.
Maybe I should try to get him to kill this fucker.
He can attack on a bonus action. He'll have advantage because he's invisible.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have him attack with Sting.
He pulls out Bilbo's sword.
So I rolled an 11. It's gonna be plus 5, so 16.
16 hits.
Okay, so it's gonna be 1d4, and then you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
What are they trying to beat?
I think it's sorry. Every time I open the 11.
11? They fail.
Okay, nice. So they're also gonna take 3d6 poison damage.
Okay. How much damage does that do?
So the original damage is 6, 18 in full.
You guys watch as Tip comes out from invisibility, tail going right between the neck of this bugbear as it gurgles and clasps at its throat and then collapses to the ground dead.
And once he kills it, he turns around. He turns towards the automaton and gives it 2 middle fingers.
The robot, being a robot, does not react.
He spits on it.
I think, funnily enough, it's immune to poison, so it does nothing.
Well, okay. That's my turn. That's my girl.
All right, that brings us to the top. To Frida.
Suppose I could just shoot a firebolt at this one. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just shoot a firebolt at it. It's going to be
Roll.
another unnatural 20.
That will hit.
It's going to do 11 damage.
11 damage. You singe heavily the bugbear, but it still stands.
It's okay. Could I, go down these stairs and just see what's over here?
Oh, yes, you can. All right. You see what Tip saw earlier, which is a large body of water sitting within
My god.
this area. A still pool fills much of this cavern. The water is dark, revealing little of what might lie within. The shore of the pool consists of a thin layer of broken shells from a strange pale mussel. A fishy odor hangs in the air. A passage leads south from this area, and the stairs you just came down as well. A sluggish stream flows from this cave to the northeast. And you're like, this must be the river Robert followed.
Snake
And then
must be in the river.
as you walk down the stairs and get a gasp of the situation going on, you see rising out of the water a giant ass snake.
Holy shit, that's a big snake. Nope. I pull up back and I let everyone know, that snake Big Bobby was talking about, it's over that way.
You see it sort of follows you out of the water and it's now just sitting at the but it is too big to go up the stairs.
I'll just shoot it with firebolts when I can, but I'll end my turn.
You end your turn. Next up is Robert. As far as you know,
He's still doing a dance.
oh, you can see light is emanating from the room, so you can probably see these guys. I was like, as far as you know, everyone's dead.
Yay! Well, hearing that Fredo said, yeah, the snake's here, I'm going to start heading down the stairs until I can see the snake.
All right, you
Hey.
you go down you get to the bottom. You get to the bottom of the steps, and there's this giant fucking snake in front of you.
You begin to notice the ground getting wet and realize you're walking into its mouth.
Really squishy ground. That's weird.
Yeah, so you're now right in front of the snake.
I cast the foolproof spell of animal friendship on the snake.
Wizard of Oz.
Key part here: if the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, it must be a wisdom saving throw. Luckily for you, its intelligence is 1.
Cause it's not a fucking dragon.
Yup. So it is trying to beat a 15.
It's gonna get a 20. Watch this. It's gonna be hilarious.
It got an 11.
Ah! Oh my god, guys, I did it. I'm the best animal tamer in the world.
Though, coming to your mind is now that part of the contract is to kill everything in this mine, which would include the snake you just trapped.
I don't care. I'm still the best animal tamer in the world.
Damn right.
Yes, 1 out of every 8 times it works.
I'm throwing
Out
it
of
back
every snake
for real
times.
one. I point back at Frito and do a boogie, and then my turn.
What does the snake? All right. What does animal friendship do? Uh-huh.
Woogie woogie.
So it is charmed by you.
Lead us to the spider.
Charmed by
It like
you.
slams its head into the stairs. I can't get over here.
All right. Anything else?
Turns out the bugbear are actually its children.
All right. That is the bugbears. One
Mama!
is going to attack Gerald. It misses. One's going to try to attack the robot. It also misses. It is now Finn's turn. Finn gets a +5, so that hits. And his second attack misses, but he does 8 damage to the bugbear, piercing it and killing it on the end of his spear. There's just like 3 dead bugbear bodies just like lying here in the specific part of the hallway. Next up is the snake, who just sort of stares at you because that it is charmed. Then it is Gerald's turn. Gerald's going to step through the dead bodies, go after this bugbear. He got a 20 on the die and a 23, both of which hit, so he's going to do 8d6s for both of his attacks. So Gerald is going to do 38 damage to this bugbear, absolutely eviscerating it.
Fuck.
And it is dead. To make up for that time he absolutely missed on both attacks, he just walks over to a bugbear and decapitates it, as he is known to do. Gundren is up next. He's seeing that the snake is charmed, won't do anything. That will be Oris.
So if the snake is charmed, there's no one to attack.
Unless you choose to attack the snake.
Well, I don't even see the snake, so I'm gonna stay where I am, and Tip
I guess
will fly back over to me.
in this combat, does anyone want to attack the snake? I'm asking just because, so I know either to end combat and move on with like the dialogue, because part of the animal friendship is anyone attacks the snake, it breaks immediately.
I'm not
So,
attacking
yeah,
it. I don't see it.
I'm gonna let Big Bobby cook, but if shit hits the fan, I'm gonna intervene.
So, you would know as a practitioner of this type of magic and snake charming and whatnot, you have 24 hours before it breaks free.
Did we level up?
What's going on down there? Are there any more bugbears?
Someone say bugbears.
So everyone will get 200 experience for that.
You know I'm on that good.
As the halls of Wave Echo Cave once again become silent to the sound of combat. Your nerves settled and boom! The ever-present echoing of water hitting in the cave.
Fuck that noise. I'm gonna assume it was the combat is why you guys didn't answer me. Are there any more bugbears?
Did someone say bugbears?
Gerald says no.
What?
Bugbears are dead.
Where did Robert go?
He's talking to the giant-ass snake.
You start hearing Robert's loot around the corner.
Gerald walks up next to you to act as your seeing eye dog again.
Yeah, I'll go see what's happening.
You walk around the corner and you just see a giant snake, head going back and forth, like Kai from the Jungle Book or whatever, mesmerized by Robert as he performs a song on his lute.
Okay.
What do you just call me? Alright, I'm gonna move past the snake and get it out of the doorway.
I assume you just command the snake to go back into the water?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it cannot leave this area. It is too big.
Robert, how?
Alright, I guess it went over there, so I'll go over here and keep performing.
So the snake understands good music?
Damn right, he's a fan.
He's a snake.
Or she's a fan.
Or she's a snake. I hope she's not a snake in the sense that she's going snitch.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there might be guarding some cool shit in the water?
Ooh.
I feel like she could have killed some people. I'm going with she now. She could have killed some people, and their shit would probably still be in here, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I feel like that would be pretty.
Gerald
Pretty
also
sneaky.
picked up. Does anyone want to see what the bugbears had as well? Or are we just ignoring that?
Do they usually have things
I'll
on
watch the
them?
bugbears.
I mean, you guys typically seem very happy to loot any other rooms we're in, but I guess the snake takes priority.
Let's see if my new pet is hungry.
How about while you guys are cooking in here, I'm gonna go check the bugbears and also check their bedroom carefully. While
If you're going back to the bedroom, can you collect my balls?
I will, but as long as you never say it like that again.
Understood.
Why don't you take Gerald with you just in case?
That's a good idea.
Right. The two of you go through, collect up ball bearings and the like, and then search the bodies of the bugbears. On the largest one, you find a pouch containing 15 copper pieces,
Let's go.
13 electrum pieces,
13 electrum.
yes, 20 gold, and a potion of healing.
Ooh,
This rich motherfucker.
The most basic version.
fine with me. It's still pretty good.
Searching through the rest of the room, it appears to just be a barracks of sorts, bugbears, and there's not much else of interest.
Can I investigate under their beds and covers to see their deepest desires and secrets?
Sure. Give me investigation roll.
Oh
Find
yeah.
a diary.
22.
All right. Looking through under the beds and everything, you don't find a lot. You do find some weird stacks of parchment written in a language you don't understand with some crudely drawn images.
Oh yeah.
And they're a little sticky, but you don't know exactly what they are.
I would like to use my first level spell, Comprehend Languages.
Uh,
Ha ha!
Got that bugbear porn.
yeah, yep. That's exactly what you find.
I don't need to comprehend the language to know that it's just.
No, you use the spell, and that's what you discover is written.
Ah, shit. Alright, I'm gonna bring all this back. I'm gonna give Big Bobby his ball bearings. I'm also gonna say, here's something for you and the snake later, or something.
Ooh,
You now
I
have
take it.
this reading
What is it?
material.
It's bugbear pornography.
Oh, bugbear porn. Nice.
And it's sticky.
Extra nice.
Oh.